Hey, who said what? Who said what to who? Who said what? Who said what to you? Think my trust is gone. 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 Who said what? Who said what to who? Who said what? Who said what to you? Think my trust is gone. Yeah, my trust is gone. Think my trust is gone.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys, we're going to talk about quarterback Lamar Jackson. Lamar has been phenomenal this season. And yes, Lamar has put up definitely decent numbers. He's about 3,000 something yards passing to go along with 19 touchdown passes. And I believe only 6 interceptions to go along with almost 800 yards rushing. Lamar Jackson has been a different type of quarterback this season. And you can tell that Lamar is only running when he needs to run. He's not just running aimlessly out there. He's running with something in mind. And that last victory off the San Francisco 49ers, for Lamar to go in there and handle his business, and for the Ravens to go in there and handle his business, I'm telling you, Lamar could end up winning his second MVP trophy. Now, granted, he may not have the best statistics out of all the quarterbacks, but just the sheer will to be able to get his team to win, that is what Lamar's been doing. Ever since Lamar has been a Baltimore Raven, he's done nothing but win. Now, the biggest thing for Lamar Jackson is to be able to get over the hump in the playoffs and eventually win a Super Bowl for the Baltimore Ravens. I know when he first came in, there was a lot of negative talk or Lamar Jackson being a running back and not being a quarterback and this and that. And he's shutting a lot of critics up about him. Lamar is an elite quarterback in the NFL. I don't care what anyone says. Lamar Jackson is an elite quarterback in the NFL. He's dangerous with his legs. He's the most dynamic quarterback with his legs. I know Justin Fields is out there, but there's nobody more dynamic than Lamar Jackson when it comes to running the football. But Lamar Jackson has taken it upon himself to be a leader this season, and not only just a leader, to be a guy that is able to pass out of the pocket. And that's what I've been watching with Lamar Jackson this season, is him just continually to be able to grow as a quarterback and be able to shut up the naysayers and the critics. And that's what Lamar's been doing. And definitely, man, if it goes by the teams that he's been able to beat this season, and if it goes by just what he's been able to do this season, his body of work, then I think that Lamar Jackson should win the MVP. Now, when it comes to having the best stats and the most passing yards, the most touchdown passes and stuff like that, yeah, Brock Purdy, I think, has a few more touchdowns, more touchdown passes than Lamar Jackson has. And also, Christian McCaffrey has been balling as well. But if I have to pick somebody that I feel that really, really is earned what you call the MVP of the season, because when I look at an MVP, I look at a guy that has decent numbers and has put his team in a position to win. That's what when you look at an MVP, that's the type of criteria you should be looking at, not just blowing you out the water with the numbers, because it can be guys that blow you out of the water with the numbers, but their team can only win, 6 or 7 games, and that guy can end up being the MVP. But at the same time, when a guy is out there playing decent and he's doing all the right things as far as being a quarterback and being a leader for his team, and then not only being a leader, but also able to guide his team in the right direction, then that's something that Lamar Jackson has simply been doing all season long. So I don't know if Lamar Jackson is going to win the MVP, but he could also most definitely win his second MVP this season. If it comes to winning and the stranglehold that he's been able to have on the NFC has been phenomenal. Lamar Jackson is 20-1 versus the NFC opponents. That is an outstanding record to be able to have. Every time you go against the NFC, you've been able to dominate these guys. And Lamar Jackson has been that type of player. The only knock on Lamar Jackson is that he's been hurt when it comes to the postseason or the Baltimore Ravens end up getting put out in the first or the second round. He has not yet won a Super Bowl title. But I think if Lamar Jackson continues to do what he's doing this season, the Baltimore Ravens have a great chance to be Super Bowl champions at the end of the season. I'm not saying that Baltimore is going to win it, but they got a great chance. They got a nasty defense, and all those guys over there are dogs, man. They got a lot of dogs on that team. So we're going to see, man, at the end of the day, what Lamar Jackson is going to be capable of doing towards these next couple games, because I know they got the Dolphins coming up next, and that's another huge game going against the Dolphins. So we got to get ready for that. But I think if Lamar Jackson beats the Dolphins, then you probably want to hand Lamar Jackson the MVP trophy, because he's beat some of the best teams this season. He has went out there and has definitely gave us a performance with his play, playing like a quarterback should play, and then only running when he needs to run. All right, you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see if Lamar Jackson wins the MVP. Peace.
Hey, who said what? Who said what to who? Who said what? Who said what to you? Think my trust is gone. 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 Who said what? Who said what to who? Who said what? Who said what to you? Think my trust is gone. Yeah, my trust is gone. Think my trust is gone. Think my trust is gone. Yeah, get back, go away. He said, she said, we